Hello, this is Steve with 840 Inspections. Wanted to go over your inspection report from today since you were unable to make it. When you get your inspection report, this is what it's going to look like at the top. You're going to see the 840 Inspections logo, followed by a current image of your new place. Your total report is only 37 pages long. Any areas of note that we do want to make sure you pay attention to do go into the report summary starting on page 4, so that's where you want to get started. I'm just going to jump right in here. A couple items. There's some vegetation growing up against the structure in the back. We do like to see that trimmed down. It's a good, easy pathway for bugs and stuff to get into the home. There were some lower portions of the rear exterior trim that were showing some signs of moisture intrusion. May want to have somebody look at that and see what kind of repairs need to have happen there. Let's move along. Some caulking and sealant needed around the exterior windows. Very common, something to see. The caulking is just deteriorated around the windows, and that needs to be renewed probably every year. On the rear patio, this post that's right here is not secured at the top or the bottom. So if somebody were to hit that thing really hard, it would come completely out. So we need to have somebody evaluate how to attach that properly and get that taken care of for you. Also, as well as some caulking around the front door threshold. Doesn't appear to be any down there. So we want to make sure we have that sealed off. That way water can't get underneath that doorway and into your home. Minor handyman fix. Several of the downspouts do terminate over walkway surfaces. We would either like to see those extended out into a garden area or away from the walkway surfaces, and because what happens is that water freezes and then you have a trip and fall hazard. So if you can't get those diverted out into the landscape, would recommend keeping some salt on hand so you don't run into a slick issue. The gutters on the home were full of debris, so they do need to be cleaned out before they allow water to back up and then get into the soffit area and do damage to the wood up there. The upper attic was only accessible through a closet scuttle, which was not accessible due to the size and location. That thing is really small, and there is no way a human being can fit through that opening. So there is no attic access in that apartment or condo. Apologize. So was not able to inspect the attic at this time. In the electrical panel, not all of the circuits were labeled. Those do need to be labeled to meet minimum standard electrical code. So do want to have somebody come out and evaluate that, make sure everything's labeled properly so you know what to turn off in the need of an emergency. An outlet in the rear bathroom was showing that it did have an open ground, so that plug has an issue, whether it's wired incorrectly or something's going on there, so do need to have an electrician come out and evaluate that as well. The breaker panel for the HVAC box has seen better days. It's rusted, corroded, so we do want to have that evaluated to see if we need to get that replaced as well. All electrical things, one electrician can come out and evaluate all of that stuff for you. Not all bedrooms had smoke detectors. Smoke detectors are recommended in the hallways in every bedroom. Just something to note. It's a safety issue, and we'd like to make sure that you stay safe. The HVAC system was over 5 years old, so we do recommend having that serviced anytime it's over the length of 5 years because we don't have the exact maintenance records. At the time of the inspection today as well, it was below 65 degrees, so the air conditioner was not able to be operated because manufacturers state that you can do damage to the internal components. Did test the heat and it was functioning as designed. The water heater as well was more than 10 years old and is believed to be close to the end of its life cycle. There were some moisture stains or damage found in the ceiling. That one is in the bathroom. Let's see, there's another area as well. A couple areas, one in the laundry room, one in the hallway. These areas did measure dry at the time of inspection, but you do have some damage to the walls and some definite moisture staining from those. So might want to have that looked at as well. At the time of inspection, there were multiple issues with the upstairs hallway bathtub, including loose faucet controls, missing tub stopper, and damage to the porcelain. So this is loose. There is no stopper here if you wanted to actually use the bath. It's just a screen type drain cover that they have there, and there is some damage to the back of the porcelain right here. So this is something to make you aware of. When running the dishwasher or the garbage disposal, I apologize. When we flood test the garbage disposal on this side and run it, it does back up into this side of the sink, so that is not plumbed correctly. You do want to have that evaluated for proper repairs. Just a side note, this is just a little safety thing that we do like to see. There is no anti-tip device installed on the range, so if someone were to put some pressure on that front door with it being open, there was some water or something, it would be easy to scald somebody. So we would like to see that installed. Most new appliances do come with one, but that's just a note for you there. The dishwasher was found not to be properly secured to the cabinet and was loose. So it was secured on one side, not secured on the other. So that needs to be evaluated. Once again, the little handyman repair can probably have that taken care of for you in no time. Blue dots on the report. Anytime you see a blue dot, it's just a note to say, hey, we wanted to tell you something. Doesn't mean there was anything wrong. But during the time of the inspection, the home was partially occupied. So there are large pieces of furniture and couches that could be hiding potential damage. Just want to make sure and pay extra attention to those areas when they are removed. At the time of inspection, found the window in the front bedroom not secured into the framing on this side. So we need to have that evaluated by a window installer. It's actually loose in the frame, so definitely need to get that taken care of. On the hallway handrails for the stairs, there are some missing balusters. They're also spaced beyond 4 inches. 4 inches is the minimum requirement for safety. Anything over that, a small child or an animal or something could potentially fall through there. So we do want to have those evaluated as well. Also, on the lower part of the stairs before the turn, there are more than 3 stairs there, so there is supposed to be a handrail of some sort there. Anytime you have more than 3 steps to prevent a trip and fall hazard. Just want to make you aware of that as well. And that is the end of your report. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, 615-828-4871. Again, my name is Steve with 840 Inspections. Have a good day.